that is the reason narcissistic parents, shame you whenever you try and be yourself. They discourage you being authentic. Authenticity is something that enrages the narcissist. They don't want you to be authentic. They don't want you to be your unique version. They want you to be a version that serves them. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about different ways narcissistic parents damage their children. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So we know narcissistic individuals have this extreme sense of entitlement, lack empathy, zero tolerance towards criticism. Yeah, they have inability to self-reflect. They don't have empathy. They really don't care what goes inside of the others. Some of the narcissists might display empathy, but that is just to bag in some compliments, validation, admiration, and know the victim's weaknesses. That's it. Yeah, they generally don't care, whatever happens with their victim. They really don't care. All what they're concerned about is how well the victim is able to serve me, and that's it. So narcissistic parents are very entitled parents. Narcissists choose to marry because they want more sources of supply. Yeah. And narcissists even breed because they want more sources of supply at their disposal with the same genetic makeup. Yeah. So narcissists don't do things or start relationships selflessly. It's very much for their needs. Yeah. They don't do anything in their life without any reason or purpose. They want return. Yeah. So marriage, relationship, friendship, I mean kids, everything is like an investment for them. They will do tiny bit, but they will expect huge return. And now especially the children are like a retirement plan for narcissistic individuals. Yeah, they will do bare minimum, but they will keep guilt tripping their children. I did this, I did that. Grandiose narcissists have their own way, coverts have their own way. So these narcissistic parents really don't care how the child feels or what is going on the inside. Yeah, they really don't care. All what they are concerned about is that they are validated, they are heard, they are appreciated, they are respected, honored, and the kid simply does anything and everything to please them. Yeah, that's it. Narcissistic parents really don't want their kids to be independent. Yeah, some way or the other they want their kids to be dependent on them. Yeah. And this is because narcissists really don't like losing their supply sources. In worst case scenario, of course, if losing a supply source is inevitable, they do find a backup. Yeah. And some of the narcissists I have even seen that they create backups. So narcissistic individuals won't hesitate in starting multiple relationships. Yeah, if this did not work out, they'll get into another one very soon. They get into different relationships, plus they choose to have more than one child. Yeah, what if this one doesn't obey me? What if this one doesn't serve me? I need to have better options. So narcissists do plan and allocate options. It's not that they just focus on one person and that's it. Yeah. So that is the reason we get to see that moving on for a narcissist is very easy. So if you break up with a narcissist, they won't hesitate in jumping into another relationship within a fortnight or maybe in a couple of days. Yeah, that's how fast they are. Narcissists won't hesitate in moving on with their other family members, and they will disown you, abandon you, discard you. They won't hesitate in doing all of that. If they see that you are not bringing in good name, if they see that you are not getting them what they want out of you, they are going to scapegoat you. And if things go out of hand, if you are simply unable to do things for them, they will make you feel invisible. In some cases, narcissists also physically discard their children. Yeah, they abandon their children. And also you can see in some of the cases they push the kids to that extent. Yeah, they torture, they manipulate, they abuse the kid to that extent that the kid simply leaves. Yeah, so the narcissistic parent, gets to preserve their image. Yeah, godlike image. I did so much, he was not listening, he simply went away. They can, play victim and preserve their image, and their work is also done. So narcissistic parents are, very dark, very manipulative. Yeah, they really don't care about their kids. It's all about them and how well the kid can serve them. That's it. End of story. If they see that the kid is unable to serve them well, first they will scapegoat, compare, gaslight, passive aggressive behavior, silent treatment. But in worst case scenario, if they see that the kid is unable to do anything for them, they are going to discard. Yeah, they are going to discard, I mean physically discard, but before that they are going to try their level best to insinuate and to make the child feel as if he is not needed so that he can take a leave. Yeah, so it's very damaging, but that's how it is. So what are the different ways that narcissistic parents destroy their children? The first way is, the unpredictable behavior of the narcissistic parents and the unpredictable environment and atmosphere at home. Yeah, they can just lash out any moment. The kid doesn't feel safe. The kid really doesn't know what word or action is going to hurt his or her narcissistic parent. So the kid is all the time monitoring, yeah, his narcissistic parent or her narcissistic parent's behavior, mood, emotion. Yeah, they get into this monitoring business. Yeah, they don't focus on themselves, but they are trained and raised to, keep the focus on their parent. Yeah, and the unpredictable behavior, attitude of narcissistic parent is very, dangerous. It's very scary for the kids. I mean, as children, we need that constant love, care, affection, support from our parents. I get it. Sometimes parents might be angry, sometimes they might have disagreement, but there is no room for silent treatment, passive aggressive behavior, gaslighting, manipulation in a healthy relationship. Yeah, such things don't exist between healthy, child and parent relationship. But in a narcissistic family, narcissistic home, it's very unpredictable. Anything that you say or anything that goes against, what they want you to say or what they want you to do, you need to be ready, to face their wrath. And kids don't want that. They want, stable environment. They want, peaceful environment. They want predictable environment. Yeah, they don't want abrupt, crazy stuff going on. They want to feel safe, and only when you feel safe, you develop a, secure attachment style. Only when you feel safe, you tend to develop in a healthy way. But when you are, raised in a very chaotic, unpredictable environment, it takes a toll on your mental health. Yeah. So the first, way that these narcissistic parents, damage their children is, because of their unpredictable behavior. They're going to lash out any moment, any time, and the kids are scared. They really don't want to be abandoned by their parents. They don't want to be, treated, with silent treatment. They don't want, to be treated with passive aggressive behavior. They just want love and affection. But do the narcissistic parents care about all of this? No, they bred for a reason and purpose, and that's it. Yeah, so the first thing is unpredictable behavior and atmosphere in the house. The next way narcissistic parents destroy their children is, with zero emotional validation. We know narcissists lack empathy, so they really don't sit and discuss things with their children. How are you feeling? Why are you feeling this way? Can we do something so that you can feel a little better? Such stuffs don't exist in narcissistic homes, narcissistic families. Narcissistic parents see their kids as an extension of themselves, and they expect their kids to feel the way they feel. Narcissistic parents want their small little children to validate and, appreciate and admire them. But narcissistic parents, don't take the trouble of, reaching out to their children and, asking about their emotional well-being. Yeah, because of lack of empathy, they really don't care. Narcissistic parents just want to be admired. They want to be heard, seen, worshipped, validated. That's it. End of story. So narcissistic parents are emotionally absent. Yeah, it's all about them because of their self-centeredness and because of their extreme hunger and craving, for attention and admiration, plus lack of empathy. It's very toxic. Yeah, it's very one way. It's not like the healthy families that we get to see where kids and parents take care of each other. Yeah, emotional needs, they take care of each other in a lot of ways. If the kid is experiencing something, the parents sit with their kids and discuss things out. Yeah, they do ask their kids, what can we do to help you? Yeah, how can we make you feel better? But such things don't exist in narcissistic dynamics, narcissistic families. So lack of empathy, extreme sense of entitlement, inability to self reflect, all of this leads to this emotional absence. So narcissistic individuals are emotionally unavailable, and they are unable to emotionally validate their kids. Yeah, and as a result of which we are unable to self validate. Yeah, it's because of this kind of an environment that we grow up. When we are not emotionally validated, we are unable to self validate ourselves. We are unable to do that because we were never validated. Our feelings, our emotions were never validated or talked about. Yeah, so we tend to just prioritize the others and keep refusing to address to our emotional needs. Yeah, we keep refusing ourselves and we keep serving the others. Yeah? The next way narcissistic parents destroy their kid is uh, demanding perfection. Every kid is different, every kid is unique. If a parent is good in something, it's quite possible that the kid might not be good in it. If the parent likes something, the kid might not like it. Yeah, so we are not clones. Yeah, we are not produced in a factory with the same hardware and software. Everyone is different and unique, and that's what makes us unique individuals. That's what is unique about being a human. We all are unique. But in a narcissistic family, narcissists, view their kids as an extension of themselves, and they want their extensions to be perfect, fit and fine, good looking, scoring good grades, earning well. So, they don't see their kids as separate individuals with their uniqueness, their own, unique lifestyle, their own unique path and goal. They don't see their kids that way. Yeah, they see their kids as an extension which they have produced to serve them. Plus, the kid has to bring in good name. The kid, shouldn't be, fat. The kid shouldn't be poor. The kid shouldn't score bad marks. The kid has to be perfect. So there is a lot of pressure in narcissistic families, over these kids to be perfect. Yeah. So narcissistic parents, don't respect authenticity and they never encourage that. Yeah, everything has to be their way. So they want to mold and raise their kids their way, and they want their kids to add into their name, glory, honor. Yeah, they don't want the kids to be different. They don't want the kids to select partner for themselves. They don't want the kids to pursue or follow their own career path. They want to control all of these areas, yeah, in their kids life. So narcissistic parents demand a lot of perfection from their kid, and that really puts a lot of stress. The kids are into overdoing things in hopes that they will be validated, but we know narcissists rarely validate. They just throw tiny bit of crumbs. In a narcissistic family, there is no room for mistakes. Mistakes are sins. Yeah. I mean, narcissistic parents view their kids as an extension of themselves, and they think that the kid should be perfect. The kid shouldn't do mistakes or score less grades or do this job or marry this. They want the kids to be just like them. Yeah. They want the kids to validate them, and that's it, and expect no validation in return and just survive on the tiny bit of breadcrumbs that they throw. And kids often misunderstand it for love, that my mother loves me. Yeah, my father loves me. But that is not love, that is just breadcrumbs. Yeah. So yes, I mean, demanding perfection is another damaging thing that we get to see in narcissistic families. The next way narcissistic parents destroy their kid is by inducing fear of abandonment. We all want to feel safe. We all want to be close to our loved ones. Yeah. We hate being abandoned. We hate, when we are given silent treatment. We hate when we are being compared. We hate, when someone threatens us that they are going to leave us. We feel miserable and horrible. But do these narcissistic parents care? No. Yeah, they have a lot of dirty tricks up their sleeves, so they don't hesitate in inducing fear of abandonment in their kids. If you will not do this, I'm going to leave you. If you're not going to do this, I'm going to leave you somewhere. I'm just going to go away. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do that. So there is a lot of threat. Yeah. And all of it circles around this abandonment. Yeah. They use their love and affection and care and concern and support as a bargaining chip. If you don't listen to me, if you don't go my way, I'll abandon you. I'll leave you. I'll not speak to you. And this further ruins our self-esteem, self-worth, confidence. Everything gets ruined and messed up. Yeah, we just want to feel safe, and in order to feel safe and stable, we then start doing anything and everything to please the narcissistic parent and avoid that feeling and avoid that threat of being abandoned. We really don't want that. And the last way narcissistic parents destroy their kids' life is by encouraging codependency. So the narcissistic parent never encourages the kid to become 100% independent. Yeah. And go somewhere. They really don't want that. They want the kid to be dependent on them in some ways or the other, and then they get to pull the strings, narcissistic parents. So narcissistic parents train their kids by withholding love and affection, threatening to abandon. They do a lot of dirty thing to train their kids to prioritize the narcissistic parent and betray himself or herself. Yeah, in a narcissistic family, narcissistic parents train their kids to shapeshift. Yeah, shapeshift and suit the needs and demands of the narcissistic parent. So that is the reason narcissistic parents shame you whenever you try and be yourself. They discourage you being authentic. Authenticity is something that enrages the narcissist. They don't want you to be authentic. They don't want you to be your unique version. They want you to be a version that serves them, a version that respects them, that validates them, that is there in their service. Yeah. So narcissistic parents are very damaging for their children. Yeah, they never encourage or motivate their kids to do things independently. They want the kids to be dependent on them, and they train this from the childhood. Yeah. Every time the kid does something by himself, he's minimized, invalidated, yeah, dismissed. So the kid learns that I need to do anything and everything with the approval of my parent. I need to do things his way or whatever she approves of. I cannot do things independently. Yeah, the kid grows up to be an individual who doesn't have confidence. Yeah, for any and everything, he or she has to go back to the parent and seek validation and approval. Yeah. So narcissistic parents damage their kids in a lot of ways. So yes, this was it. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.